What is up, guys? We're back with a little short video, and it's going to be on the Viper truck today. I think the previous video too was, but anyways, this truck, the little upgrade I want to do on it, and it's hard as hell to have a fucking mess. But it's hard to tell. I had an aftermarket system, that truck. I had a double din and Alpine double din. I had a two 10-inch subwoofers underneath my rear seats. Had kicker door speakers. And I had an amplifier for the doors. I had an amplifier for the subs. It was really decked out, and it sounded great. Like, obviously, when you have great audio components, good brands known for their good brands known for good. They're good brands. They have good quality noise. It's the top of the line, in my opinion. Some of you probably want to say Alpine is not top of the line, but it's a good known brand. It's been around for years already, and it sounded great. And in my opinion, the truck sounded great since the day I bought it. Like, it comes with the Infinity audio system from factory. It's got 3 dash speakers or tweeters. It's got 6x9s up front, and I think there's 6.5 in the back. And it also has the subwoofer from factory. This thing sounds really nice. Like, it's not any competition audio, obviously, but it gives it a nice bump to the music. And I really didn't want to do anything stupid at the market to it when I bought it. But like I said, it's radio. It's a din and a half or single din. I think it's din and a half. And it's not bad for its year. It's a 05. I mean, I guess you can say it was the fully loaded version of the truck. It has a 6 CD changer, so you can put 6 CDs in here, and it all works. It works all good, perfectly fine. But nowadays, it's all Bluetooth. You have Apple Music and whatnot. And I would have kept the radio, but whenever I want to play my music on my phone, like stream it, I have to use a little FM transmitter. And it sounds good. It sounds clean. Really, really, really low static. You can't hardly even hear static. But the thing is that whenever I put my phone with the transmitter, it sounds like really stupid soft. And then you put it in CD mode, and it's a whole lot louder. Like, it's day and night difference. Like, the volume is full maxed on my phone and on the transmitter and on the radio, and it's still really low. I can still talk to my wife, my passengers, while the music's on full blast. And then I put it in CD mode, and it's stupid loud. Like, I can't even talk to nobody. So it's like a day and night difference. And that's really what's making me do the upgrade. I don't want to go back to aftermarket. If anything, I want to leave this truck stock, retain the value. I don't want to chop up my dashboard. I don't want to do anything. If it was a regular Ram, 5.7, any regular Ram, they didn't have these panels color match, like the yellow trim pieces. All that shit's factory. And whenever I had the double din, Crutchfield provided me the double din faceplate, and it came in black. Well, there was a problem. I couldn't fucking paint match it. I tried. I think the closest one that I found, it was Sunburst yellow, and it was still a little more brighter than the rest of the pieces. And I didn't want to pop out the other pieces to give it a touch of that Sunburst yellow, but it was really hard to color match, and the fitment wasn't really all that great. Like I said, if it was just a regular Ram 5.7, I guess you could say work truck version or Laramie, whatever. As long as it wasn't the Viper, the Rumblebee, nothing that had trim pieces to color match, I probably would have dealt with it. And another thing is that I wanted just to upgrade the radio, and for some reason, there's a harness out there. There's not a single harness out there to use the aftermarket radio with the factory amplifiers. Now, keep in mind, this truck has an amplifier over there in the glove box. That's way for the door speakers. And it has another one underneath the middle seat in the front. Middle seat front. There's a little code out here for the subwoofer. They all work great, and I want to keep all that. But there's not a stock radio, aftermarket radio out there that works with the factory stuff. And Crutchfield sells the bypass harness that you unplug the amplifier underneath the glove box, and they plug the harness into the amplifier harness, and you're just not using anything else. You're just using door speakers, and that's it. And it sounds like shit. So that's why I upgraded the speakers to aftermarket. But like I said, I want to keep all that, and we're gonna turn on my heater. I'm about to turn on my heater. It's just stupid loud, but I'm trying to do all the talking before I turn it on. And I found this radio online. It's a cheapo. Hopefully it works. If it works, I'll link it down below. Like I said, I'm not looking for competition audio at all. I just want something to sound as close, as good as stock, and something where I can hook up my phone and it's gonna sound just as loud as it will with the CDs. This is I had to think for a minute. This is wireless CarPlay and Android Audio, and obviously I use Apple. According to the description, it works with the steering wheel controls. That's another thing I want to keep, steering wheel controls. Well, aftermarket radio, there was a little harness that you had to tap into the harness of the truck, and it has a fucking delay. Like, you press it 2 times, and it takes like 3 seconds to respond to the first click. Yeah, you click your button 2 times, and you give it like 3-4 seconds, and it's only going to respond to 1 click out of the 2. So I didn't like none of that shit. It was all janky. So if this works really close to stock and it sounds good, I'll leave it, and I'll link it down below. The first time I did an aftermarket radio, Best Buy, the Geek Squad, they hooked it up with a, what do you call it shit, an interface that you can use for like Grand Caravans and all that shit, country, town and country brand. It's still ballpark, but that harness was making my dashboard go all crazy and shit. The cluster, I would be driving and I would get all sorts of warnings on my cluster, and the truck was driving fine. I ripped out the radio and I put the stock one back in. The truck started acting normal. So that harness that Best Buy threw in there was not the one for the truck. So that's why you have to use the bypass if you want to go aftermarket 100%. That's not my case here. I want to leave that truck as stock as possible. If I can make this, or if this works just as good as a stock radio, I'll keep it. There's already a red flag. Yeah, made in China. But like I said, if it works, I'll keep it. I'll link it down below. If not, take it off and return it, and just go back to stock and keep searching. So this kit comes with 2 kinds of plug-in harnesses. This one will be for like, I think it's on my Grand Cherokee, the white one that I sold, and the neon has this kind of connections, I believe so, and the Dakota as well. But it comes also with the other style harness, which is the yellow truck, and I want to say I think the neon is actually this kind. But anyways, this is the one we're gonna need. So you have this harness. You're gonna have to use a USB extension, radio FM extension, the navigation system GPS antenna, and a CAN bus decoder for I guess to make it work with the audio. I'm not sure. Just crazy amounts of wiring, and half of this shit not even necessary. But always got a mic for the Bluetooth, another USB extension, and and this one has to be plugged in. Oh, see, I can put aftermarket stuff on it too, an aftermarket amplifier, but we're not gonna do that. This one has to be plugged in. these little two wires, apparently they're Bluetooth antenna. So if you don't plug this shit in, your Bluetooth will probably work like shit. So I'll do all the wiring off camera and show you what wires I'm using and which ones I'm not. And I'm gonna take apart the RAM as well. Really pretty straightforward. Like has one screw right there for the radio bezel. Pops out, unplug the push start button on the Viper truck only. Rumblebees and everything else has a little cigarette lighter. But as well, you're gonna unplug it and pull it off. And the radio's gonna hold it on by 4 Phillips screws. Take those off, unplug your radio, unplug the new one in, and go from there. So let me do all that off camera. If there's something important that you guys need to see, I'll pick up the camera and start recording again. So let me do all the wiring off the camera. I'm gonna turn on my little heater here because it's a little fucking chilly in the garage. And my goal for this year is to insulate the garage and put up some plywood, 1/2-inch plywood up against the walls, half wall down. Probably like to my receptacles. Yeah, probably put up like to my receptacles. And that's the goal for this year, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and turn on that heater because it's cold as shit in here. And get rolling. Okay guys, so I had to close the door. Like I said, my heater's fucking loud. But like I said, it's pretty straightforward. It's only that one screw right there to right there. And the stock radio is held down by 4 Phillips. Take them out. I unplugged my ignition switch. And these are the cables I used for the radio. So I'll plug these in because I'm gonna need my mic, obviously. And it came with a backup camera, so I'm gonna see if I can hook that up somewhere else. And I plugged this in for my radio antenna, and I plugged in my Bluetooth antennas. And your CAN bus and your CAN bus and the radio harness. And I'm wondering what this key 2 and key 1 is all about. I'm gonna look at the manual before I do anything else. But I'm gonna plug it in and see what it does. And if Bluetooth works and everything, I'll give it a solid thumbs up. And if it works with everything else, I'll give it a solid 100. So let's see what it does. I'm gonna hook it up and turn my truck on and see what it does. Okay guys, so even when you open the door, the little radio gives you a little logo. And it boots up pretty quick as well. You turn on the truck. Right, let me see if I can hold it there. So I'm opening my door. I think it's a cool little feature to have, I guess. It's a cool little feature to have. At the beginning, I wasn't getting any audio out of my speakers, and I didn't Hook up the backup camera. Now I just gotta find a convenient spot for the backup camera. And then we have like a somewhat stock OEM radio. But I give it a 9 out of 10 or 8.5 out of 10 so far. It'll get its 10 out of 10 whenever everything's 100% plugged in and working fine. Cluster working perfectly fine. No errors. Let me put it that way. So let me fish these around somewhere in a convenient place and let me route my microphone, I guess, somewhere around here. I think I'm gonna hold up on the microphone for now. The weather's not the best at the moment, and I'm really crowded in the garage. Unless I can route it underneath and just, I don't know. I would like to put it up here, but then it'll look kind of funny. Same time, I would like to route it up through here. Boom, 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 boom. Tuck it in the headliner. I'm scared to fuck up my headliner. And it has a little clip. I like to clip it here, hopefully. It doesn't look too ratchet. I don't know. Probably just do what I do every other radio. Put it right here. Call it a day. Somewhere discreet. But that's it for this video. Let me finish routing these, and then I'll just show you the final product. So I think I can give this radio a pretty honest review. It looks good. It sounds good. It fits real good. It's not, the fitment is not wonky like the double DINs that I had up there. I still have not hooked up the backup camera because I'm not sure where I want to kind of locate it at. I kind of want to see if I can make like a little custom bracket to put the camera underneath my hitch. Something like underneath the hitch. It's a little dark in here. I don't want to cut the lights on just for that. But this is a little camera. I want to see if I can make like a custom bracket or something where I can actually put underneath my hitch. If I can make something like that work, that would be great. I'm actually really happy with it now. Like I said, the fitment is awesome. As soon as you turn on the ignition, the radio boots up pretty quick. I have my 2 USBs right here. That's not going to be the permanent stay. I kind of want to buy extensions and put them underneath the center seat. One for each person. One for the driver, one for the passenger. I don't know yet, but I'll make something cool happen with it. I put the microphone up here. Pretty cool. I'm actually happy with it. I still give it an 8.5 out of 10. It boots up pretty quick. It's not as loud as I wanted it to be. I messaged the seller on eBay where I bought it from, because I have access. It says factory settings, but I need a passcode to get in it, and I want to see if I can like pretty much turn up my volume a little bit more. And if I can get that passcode, I will definitely make another video of how much louder it is, because it has like volume settings, and I'll turn up the volume setting. I'll turn up the volume. Whoever did that shit, your car is slow as fuck. But if I turn up the volume setting and I exit out and I click back on it again, it's back to default. So like I need a passcode to leave it high. But overall, it's not bad. It's better than factory for sure. Everything works as it should. When you open the door, it's like a little car logo. If you open the driver's door, the logo opens the driver's door. If you open the back door, the logo opens the back door, whichever side you open, right? So it's pretty factory. It's a pretty cool, cheap radio. If you're not looking for any competition audio and you just want to retain that factory look, but you also want something modern like CarPlay, wireless CarPlay, that's the go-to right there. There's a booklet in here with instructions in the manual. I'm gonna go over it tonight and see what I can read off of it. But once the weather gets good out here, I'll probably make a video if I fix something for that backup camera, maybe like a bracket or something made out of steel, plastic, or maybe just even zip tie it up there or something. I'll make something out of it. But let's wait for NC to get some good weather because it was raining the whole fucking weekend. And then this week, we should be getting like frozen rain Tuesday or Thursday, some shit like that. Yesterday, we had snow from Tuesday all the way to Saturday, but that's just NC. Whether it changes by the hour. But overall, that radio is pretty cool. Like I said, it's not for people that want competition audio by all means. But if you wanna retain that factory look and get some modern features like Apple CarPlay, wireless Android audio, it actually hooks up to Wi-Fi as well, so it's pretty cool. You can do wireless mirroring. It's pretty good. It's a pretty cool radio. It's factory. You don't have to buy all this other crazy stuff. Everything you need comes with it. I had to do no programming to my steering wheel controls. Automatically, they started working on their own. That's all pretty much I have to say about it, honestly. See, I'll show you the fitment. Like, the fitment is like factory. I had the factory one right here. I need to get that one fixed because the volume knob was fucking up and it would just like quit playing at point. Like, it would like quick pause at points. I need to get that one fixed just for a spare. And the fitment on this thing is great. All my speakers work. My subwoofer sounds amazing. But I'm gonna see if I can get in it with that passcode and turn up the volume a little bit more, and we'll probably be a-okay. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll keep you guys posted on that radio, and if you're interested, I'm gonna link it down below. Now keep in mind, this truck, I don't know how other trucks are, but this one has an Infinity audio system, so you might want to, if yours has what mine has, the subwoofer underneath the seat, amplifier for the subwoofer, and all 4 door speakers, the 3 speakers on the dash, that one also has a separate amplifier. I'm gonna link it down below, and you buy it and you try it out. You can always return it if it doesn't work, but that's not the case with this one. I'm gonna just link it down below if you're interested in it. Purchase it. It's $150. Pretty affordable and it's a good thing it's a good item for the price. But I'll definitely keep you guys posted what I do with that backup camera, and when I do that when I get in there with the passcode. When I get in there with the passcode and turn up the volume, I'll let you guys know if it has a difference or not. In the meantime, that's it. Let me get this video out for you guys. Thanks for watching. Keep supporting, spread the word, and I'll catch you in the next one.